talk about in the previous episode that I brought Jim back for some more stuff. So stay tuned, pull up a chair, and we'll chat about it. Prost!
It's the Bar Dad.
So, Jim, we got a couple of things up here. By the way, I first want to talk about the Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Das Boot.
Yeah.
Das Boot. And so, can you tell us a little bit about what this process is?
The tradition is that when you get a boot for a table, everybody stands up, we do the toast, and you take a drink and pass it on to the next person. And the idea is that you point the boot up to heaven for good luck. And
So
that's the trick.
To drink in, so it doesn't spill on the floor.
Well, the trick is then you're supposed to turn it as it gets
it,
big.
yeah.
Right, that's the little.
So, by the way, we're not going to pass the boot today.
Okay.
We're still in the love and death and times of COVID. But we're both vaccinated, but I still don't trust him. But I'm going to take a sip of this out of the boot.
Please do.
Good luck. What, you know how you say good luck in German?
Viel Glück. Viel Glück.
Viel Glück. Viel Glück.
Viel Glück.
Viel Glück. I know you said not to turn it yet.
But it was pointed up, and you have
All right, good luck. All I was pointing out to the common man was it takes skill to drink from a boot. Because better to do it here in front of a camera with all my 3 fans on YouTube than in front of 1,000 people. Anyway. But I will tell you that Oktoberfest is not all about beer.
It's not.
It's not. I didn't know this. There's a wine tent in Oktoberfest. It's like way in the corner where nobody knows where it is. I was like, really? We spent all that time there, didn't? Yeah, there's a wine tent because German wine is good.
Yeah.
It's good. But Schnapps is a big German thing. But it's not like the peach schnapps you mix with orange juice or peppermint schnapps or all that gross stuff.
No, it's not. It's not sweet.
It's not sweet.
No, this is furthest thing from sweet. It's well, you got to taste it.
Rock and roll.
It's a little stronger than what you might get out of a sweet schnapps, but it's good. Yeah. Don't forget to point it up for good
I
luck.
think we'll use that one.
Might not be clean.
This one looks good. So here's my Das Boot.
Ah, beautiful.
And
that's Kleine Boot.
Kleine Boot.
Kleine Boot.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and pour us out a couple of, what flavors do we have here?
This one is Himbeergeist.
Himbeergeist.
And we all know Himbeergeist means raspberry.
Yes, we do.
And this happens to be my favorite. The owner of Willow Tree treated us to a bottle of Schnapps New Year's Eve and asked what kind we would like. And Theo Hollerbach is a great individual. And I asked for Himbeer. And see if you like it.
All right.
So what you want to do is
Oh, wow.
just drink a little toast, a little clink.
Now, German, is it drink down to the first shot, or is it?
Yeah. We don't sip too much.
Well, I usually kind of walk through the bouquet.
Okay, the bouquet.
So we tell the bar dad folks always smell what you're drinking first, kind of understand. So it literally smells like somebody just put a fresh bowl of raspberries in front of you and mashed it up. I mean, it is really...
Yeah. This is a very good brand, Schlatter, and they have good product.
it's a little hot, right? Because you get, that's nice and fruity. There's the hot part of the booze that are still in there, right? All right. And by the way, Germans don't do small pours at all, so this should be fun.
Yes.
Prost.
Prost.
Okay, definitely not how it smells. Okay, so the bouquet is fantastic, and I would highly, if you drink the traditional German schnapps, I would highly recommend smelling it first, because that is a great part of this experience, is the bouquet. But you're right. It's not sweet.
Not at all.
It's. Do you know what the core grain of that is? Is it? No. Okay. It's not as hot as it smells. It doesn't really burn.
No,
It doesn't.
That's what's nice about it. Yeah.
But it does have a very. What's the German word I'm looking for?
Oh, German word.
It's very. I don't want to say medicinal because you still have the hint of the raspberry, but it definitely is a surprise, especially for used to drinking that peach schnapps crap.
Yeah,
and you do this, it'll put hair on the back of your teeth.
Yeah, there's no comparison. This is the real what I refer to as the real schnapps.
Okay.
The other stuff's more easy going down, more like a dessert.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is a pre-dinner, pre-game schnapps.
Actually, I've witnessed this being consumed all times, before, during, after, and later. Yes, there are no rules. Yes, there are no rules.
Well, we can't leave this segment without trying the other.
Of course, it's lonely over here.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And these are the two?
No, we'll mix them. These are for the studio audience.
Oh, okay, that's
They
nice.
can get their sample shots in.
This one is
Low calorie, right?
Of course. This is Kirsch.
Kirsch. Oh yeah, Kirsch.
Yes.
If you're fans of the British Bake Off, they use this stuff all the time. But I'm not. I just heard about that from other people because that would totally kill my image as the bar dad if I watched the Great British Bake Off. All right.
This is Kirsch Schnapps. And
Okay.
What are you getting when you're?
Definitely not as much as I got with this.
Okay. Less of a hint.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is what I think I drank the last time I was at Hallerbach, was this stuff here. Is this what you serve after we sing? What do you use?
It all depends. It's a variety.
You serve the rotgut for the talent that comes on
Actually,
stage.
sometimes you might even get a Schlivovitz, which is a plum brandy from the eastern countries.
I had Schlimmelwitz once. I had a cream and it cured it right up. But all right, I've got a million of them. Okay.
There's more where that came from.
Prost, my friend.
Prost. What do you think about that, Yogi?
I actually like the taste of that.
Okay.
But so if you take this bouquet and that, well,
Uh-oh.
there's a little back end on it, a little bitter. But actually, I kind of like this one.
You would order that one?
I would.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
He doesn't like raspberries, by the way.
I hate raspberries. Look at him like shedding all my secrets. Great British Bake Off, hate raspberries. I'm an open book, evidently, on this episode. All right, Jim, you brought something cool. What do we got?
We
here?
have Alpine Bells.
Alpine Bells.
Now, anybody that's been over to the pastures of Europe, the Alps, they've seen the animals, and they've heard the bells that the animals are wearing, the cowbells, and this would probably be a cowbell. And we always like to hear the people add the sound of the animal.
Nerd.
And then maybe a little smaller one would be a sheep bell. And maybe this one over here would be a goat bell. Very similar to the sheep. And then, of course, the big bull always has a bell, and that's our biggest bell. That would be this one.
What's up?
So sometimes Hans.
Hans, I know Hans.
Yeah, Hans the farmer.
Hans the farmer.
Sometimes he takes the bells off the animals and makes music. That's right, a little Alpine bell music. And Yogi, you are such a talented individual.
You're sweet.
Well, you're going to find out real soon.
Okay.
We together, we're going to do a duet
Awesome.
of the most requested song.
Besides the chicken dance?
Yeah, this one. If chicken dance is just all around, but if people are going to walk up, or if you're going to go to people and say, "What song do you want to hear?" It's going to be this one.
They're going to say, "Give me a German song," and like people are going to go, "Ugh," right? This is what it is. All
Yeah,
right.
and then you tell them it's Rodgers and Hammerstein.
Wait a minute.
Prost.
Prost. Okay, ready?
Yes. Wunderbar, Yogi. Yeah, whoa.
More music, Jim. More music, Jim. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Hey, hey, hey. Roll out the barrel. We got the blues on the run. Jim, I absolutely appreciate everything that you did today, and it's fantastic. We're going to divide this into 2 episodes, so watch both of them. But I really want to thank you. You brought your music, you brought your schnapps, right, and just your knowledge and your passion for.
I'm having a blast.
I love it, man.
Thank you for inviting me, and it's a pleasure, Yogi.
So, Jim and his partner Eckert play at the Hollerbach Willow Tree Cafe in Sanford, Florida. Website right down there, Caroline. And if you ever get a chance to go, it's truly an amazing experience. I mean, I'm eating at some like high-end, authentic German restaurants. And really, you walk into Hollerbach and it's just a different feel. It's like going into a tent at Oktoberfest. It just has that kind of, to quote the French, je ne sais quoi, right?
Or Gemütlichkeit.
Gemütlichkeit.
And I'll tell you something, Theo Hollerbach, from day one on his business card, his theme was where Gemütlichkeit happens. And he nailed it, because that's what it is. I see people walking in and they're ready to have a good time. They're smiling with friends, family, even if it's a couple. They're ready, they're like looking around and wow, let's be happy. And it's just it's a great experience, and thing that makes my night is when people come up and say, we'll be back.
I love that. Because every experience is different. Every night is different. The food is amazing. And so if you ever even if you come to trip to Disney World, and I would make this a stop on your thing, because it is truly that of a unique experience.
One thing that I'm really proud of working there is that on all the we got Yelp, all the restaurant
TripAdvisor and
the
Yelp.
TripAdvisor, Google, it's 4.7.
Wow.
On a scale of 5, and it's consistent.
Well, I will definitely say, my friend, Prost, because you and Eckert are a huge part of the excitement and the fun in that evening. The food is amazing, but have that with a side of Jim and Eckert, and it is truly a night to remember.
Well,
Prost,
thank you. Prost.
Dankeschön.
It is schön.
Now, something else, Jim, that you do on the side is you kind of do a public service. And the public service, kind of like what I do, right? It's like we want to educate people on different things and help them be, I help them adult at the bar and expand their booze horizons. But you do something to help with Oktoberfest.
I spent 19 years out at Epcot, the German beer garden at Epcot, and during those 19 years, I saw people out there. We played the chicken dance, and we do a Prost, and they were. So I thought, what if I put a kit together and call it an Oktoberfest kit? Oh, absolutely. Here
we have the Horzen's original Oktoberfest kit.
That came out in 1994.
1994.
It's been out a long time, and I have shipped that all over the world, including Japan.
Wow. Have you shipped it to Germany?
Yes.
Okay, good, because that's when you go to a Chinese restaurant and Chinese people are eating at the Chinese restaurant. It's supposed to be a good place. So if German people are buying this, it's
German
a good
people
thing.
and maybe some other folks, such as military people, but this is real popular with teachers also, who want to have even an Oktoberfest in the classroom. Instead of real beer, they could have apple juice, and that is there's an instruction booklet with illustrations on how to do the chicken dance, how to do the birdie dance, how to shokel, and it goes through every song on the CD with ideas of what to do with the traditions and customs, and in addition to recipes and decoration ideas and eating ideas, drinking
Wow.
ideas.
So this is good for teachers. It's good for people that want to have just their own personal Oktoberfest, bring some friends over.
Yes.
Maybe the local craft breweries want to do an Oktoberfest. This might give them some ideas.
Right, exactly. If you're going in blind or don't have a whole lot of knowledge about how to throw an Oktoberfest, this is a good planning guide.
So where can somebody pick this up?
Polkatime.com.
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 So go ahead and check out polkatime.com for your call it the Oktoberfest kit.
Yes, and by the way, it includes a Schnitzelbank sing-along poster too, which is very popular.
A sing-along poster?
Absolutely.
And this is you on the CD, by the way, too. I don't know if you can catch that. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, brother. I appreciate your time. And thank you. And Bar Dad folks, remember, find us on YouTube, like, subscribe, send us a comment. You can find us on Instagram at The Bar Dad, or please send us an email for questions, comments, or smart remarks at thebardad@gmail.com. Until next time, my brother, keep your friends close. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? Keep your friends close and you can move the kite closer. It's the Bar Dad. Prost.
Keep your friends close and your scotch closer. It's the Bar Dad.